Antony Bolaños began by saying he is someone who's served the community for the better part of 10 years. However, he feels he's now being persecuted by the RGP due to his status as a whistleblower. Mr Bolaños explained that it started when he found what he described as an illegal recording device, a pinhole camera in a Newmall House interview suite. This is where clients and their lawyers have privileged conversations. He told the court he reported it to senior management, but nothing was done. He said he was told to forget it and was threatened. The defendant said he later made arrangements to report this to government, explaining that he felt he had two choices. He told the court he could either live against principles that he represented and keep quiet, or stand tall for his family and loved ones and expose corruption. He continued his evidence by saying he made several statements of RGP wrongdoing to the McGrail inquiry, including the allegation about the camera. He said he was subsequently arrested and charged with numerous offences. The data breach he's currently on trial for is one of them. In relation to that breach, the defendant told the court he'd been sent the wanted notice without asking for it, and that the officer who sent it had told the magistrate's court that it was nothing to do with Antony. Mr Bolaños said he was no criminal, adding he was being persecuted and that he sent it to his lawyer as he needed a safeguard, claiming he was legally entitled to do so. The court heard the lawyer in question is James Levy KC. Director of Public Prosecutions Christian Rocker KC said Mr Bolaños had admitted to retaining and sharing sensitive information, even though he knew doing so was wrong. The Crown's top lawyer told the court the wanted notice in question was related to a data breach of the McGrail inquiry. He questioned the real motive of Mr Bolaños sharing it with Mr Levy and whether it really offered him protection. Mr Rocker reminded the court that in order to share information, it had to have been retained. Therefore, he argued the defendant had committed both offences he was on trial for. He ended by saying it was an incredibly simple case and that there was no doubt he is guilty of charges 2 and 3. In his closing argument, defence lawyer Shane Danino asked the jury not to lose sight of the backdrop of the case. He said his client has been persecuted by police as a result of providing a whistleblowing statement that revealed illicit practices in the force. He asked whether if what Antony Bolaños did was illegal, then why wasn't James Levy charged too? The judge is set to give his summing up before the jury will deliberate their verdict on the remaining 2 charges.